Attention, my friends. Attention, everybody. Y'all already know this is Punch Run Boxer, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Don't get mad. Yo, don't get mad. Chill out. Relax, y'all. No se quillen, mi gente. Okay? Don't be mad at the photo. Let's talk about boxing, all right? Let's break it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively, right? Men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie, right? Okay. Look, there's some numbers floating around there that Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder did 200 Ks. And a guy that's putting out those numbers, you know what I'm saying? He's probably well respected in the, you know, people trust his numbers, correct? Now, but there's numbers out there by everybody else flowing around, 200K, right? For Canelo Alvarez. And you already know for Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, it was 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, up in the millions. It was a very successful pay-per-view event. Canelo Alvarez, it was a great it was a great event out there in Mexico. The gate was good. Trading places. You see, this is what happens when y'all follow the narrative, when y'all enable the narrative of those who's just hustling your ass for narratives, for views. See, over here in Punch Run Boxing, we keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. So this is what happens, y'all. You remember that it was Tank Davis that was just doing 200K, and this community will say, he's not a pay-per-view star. He's not a pay-per-view star. He's not an attraction, even though that he's selling out all arenas, right? He's selling out all the arenas. He's not a pay-per-view star. He ain't no 200K. What is 200K? 200K? What is 200K? Well, Canelo Alvarez just did 200K. See how everything now is trading places, right? They trade places. No. For the people that spin that narrative about Tank Davis, I do not want you to switch up. Don't give me no explanation. Don't move the goalposts. Don't act like you haven't been saying all this along. I'm talking about those channel hosts that you like and you support that be hustling your asses. Don't switch up right now. You guys are the one that says that 200K is not good pay-per-views. You are the guys that said, even though that Tank Davis was selling out arenas, well, Canelo Alvarez sold down his last place, his stadium, 50K. I mean, yeah, 50K. But his pay-per-view numbers was like Tank Davis. So it seems like Canelo Alvarez and Tank Davis have switched places. And we're talking about pay-per-view numbers. We're not talking about accolades. We're not talking about accomplishments. We're not talking about the belts. We're not talking about pound for pound lists. We're talking about strictly pay-per-view buys. All right? Men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. Anyway, I don't want nobody to change the tune. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. That's why I tell y'all folks, stop falling for the narrative. Stop falling for the the hustlers, for the narrative pushers out there. Stop it. Let's break down boxing. Let's break it down unbiased, logically, and objectively. Let's preserve the sport of boxing instead of y'all want to preserve narratives. So, if we're talking about pay-per-view, they have traded places. And look, I don't want to hear. And if you're going to say that, no, it was Ryan Garcia, even though that Ryan Garcia never sold out in an arena, even though that Ryan Garcia never performed in a pay-per-view event or never headlined a pay-per-view event, see, it does take a dancing partner, just like for Canelo Alvarez. See, the dancing partner in John Ryder is not gonna give him a successful pay-per-view. So the same thing y'all could say about if y'all wanna go with that narrative, no, it was Ryan Garcia, no, it was a dancing partner. Also, that means that Kalen Plant is the reason why Canelo Alvarez sold that much, right? It is because of Kalen Plant. Oh, you see, that's why do not fall for the narrative. It seemed like Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez have trade places. So I have to give him the Burger King crown like I did with Tank Davis a couple of days ago. A couple of weeks ago, I gave Tank Davis the Burger King crown, remember? And y'all was laughing, and you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm a funny cat. You know, my channel is a comedic as well. So it's now trading places. I told the people out there that this fight was not going to do good for Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to hear, oh, they were just pushing, promoting for the Mexican. Stop it. Canelo Alvarez is a global star. They just don't push him in one country. Stop it. Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view numbers failed. But if you're trying to say that that's okay numbers, then Tank Davis numbers has been okay for the most part since he's been doing pay-per-views. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia did 200K. Canelo Alvarez, the king, did 200K with John Ryder. Yep. Gervonta Tank Davis might be the pay-per-view king. So, my people, mi gente, no se quillen, don't get mad. Though I don't want y'all in the comment section trying to switch things up. Don't be like, yo, punch this, punch that, nothing. No. I told y'all, my channel is about unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. I'm a fan of Canelo Alvarez, one of my favorite fighters. King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. Overall, I'm going to tell you like this. Overall, Canelo Alvarez is the king. Overall, accomplishment, resumes, what he's done to the sport of boxing, how he put boxing in the shoulder. But you know what? Canelo Alvarez now is getting some help. So at least give credit to Gervonta Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? He's getting some help. He's bringing more traction. He doesn't have to carry boxing on his own anymore. But Canelo Alvarez, we got to say the truth. His pay-per-view numbers was not good compared to Gervonta Tank Davis. So, as a pay-per-view, the new pay-per-view king, until further notice, pay-per-view king is Gervonta Tank Davis. Don't argue it. You cannot argue that.